Yeah, the fall in any society through history is always a pivotal um, person of power in the fact that they are regarded as a fool. They are a fool because they act up historically in front of the king, queen, whatever. It doesn't matter really, and they act like a complete dickhead, but actually they hold the power, the absolute power, because they understand humanity. Whereas the people that are around the power structure don't understand that whatsoever, and especially the people that are in the power, because they've generally they've had that power given to them from a dynasty of some sort, which probably originated, yeah, well, I don't know, originated from some form of knowledge base, not in the last 2,000 years, but maybe in millennia before that. So it's following through. I think if the right social structures are in place and there's really good like kind of discipline, with society and not top down structural control and just all that bollocks, then it could be quite cool. But the fall, I think, has come in as a pivotal part, and it's showing up in the comedians in the modern days, like now, basically, and not too long ago, in terms of diverting the public, I suppose, the um, collective consciousness into ridiculing the norms totally, absolutely, the norms of what's going on, and changing their mindsets in a way of humour, because that can't be beaten, it can't be taken down. Humour and also satire and just like it's a very difficult thing when you come to being when someone's like wow, that's different. But satire, humor, making people laugh, and I think that's really really important. That's been coming through from all the years, and I've just been watching Peter Kay and how he's so good at that. He has such an amazing place in humanity to like bring the British culture, especially, to back up, because they're miserable bastards. They've been environmentally conditioned big time, and they need to be brought back up. And it's so lovely. Um, yeah, basically. So satire, humour, and the fool back in the Middle Ages. That's where I started this, wasn't it? The fool was like some, I don't know much about it, to be fair, but it was a person in a king or queen's court that would act like a complete dickhead, but also I feel they were there because it was such a dark time, and they had nothing else. They'd probably passed their king, passed their throne onto them. They had nothing else to live for. There's so much responsibility, so much negativity, and that's why so many kings and to some extent queens were so brutal and horrible. They actually needed someone to brighten it all up, absolutely brighten up, and often that person would be the fool, you know, and that person would probably be flipping good with people. That's a craft, that come up through time, because all these dictators, to be fair, these people that were in all the evil, no, I wouldn't say evil, but like negative, bollocksy times, the Dark Ages, this and that. And yeah, you had the whatever. They needed someone to really bring them up, just entertaining, I think. And it's like it's a paradigm to today's like kind of reality TV, really, isn't it? You know, they need an escape, but also the main thing I don't know much about it, as I've said, but the fool was often the most knowledgeable and most wise person in the whole court because they couldn't trust anyone at points. From what I can endeavour, I don't know. History is bollocks, to be fair, but from what I feel, from my own personal experience recently, people rely on if all shit hits the fan, people rely on people with a good look in their eye, a knowledgeable look in their eye. You know, I've been walking past builders, not I don't say builders, but it's a working class hard ass man, and they've looked at me in the eye recently. They'd be like, "Right, mate," because I can see, I can feel and sense an inner wisdom, and I've done that all my life. And I've always thought I'd love to be that person, you know. And I'm actually that fucking person, which is really well. I'm getting there. So I definitely don't go near ego. I'm getting there. I think I'm there actually, personally, but difficult, isn't it? To never label yourself as anything, this, that, and the other. You know. Yeah, it's interesting times. So, with regards to the wise person, if you ever see anyone that's wise, that has really good eyes, that just looks at you fondly, not, yeah, you can feel a connectiveness. If you're ever in strife, ever in trouble, especially when you're kind of 20 odd, ask them for help. Just ask them for help. Anyone that was, oh my god, if like I had a young person who's troubled, I know of quite a few people right now, to be fair, I want to help them, but yeah, it's difficult. It's really difficult territory. If they said, can I go to the cafe with you, have like conversation with you, then probably won't do that. But oh my god, it's just like I could give them so much information, not so much information, but so much wisdom, and I could listen to them. You know, and that's the main thing. I could really listen to them. I've only just learned that. I'm a wise man, definitely, and I would have loved that when I was 20, 22 especially. Oh my god, someone that could just sit with me and just listen to me. I had that actually with an astrologer when I went to stay with my mum because I'd just given up. I was so depressed. She just listened to me and she just told me how much power I've got. You know, because the outer world, whatever it is, 3D world, the Matrix, whatever, so fucking powerful. It just sucks you in, especially on social media. Back then, obviously it was news, you know, this, that, and the other. Social conditioning through your parents or other people you know. They're all socially conditioned. Just be yourself. Go within yourself. Monitor your thoughts. Monitor how you feel. And really, really just be loving to everyone else. Love everyone. Love yourself to start with. Then love everyone else. That's it, really. Okay.